Clarkson is on the way. Our first guest tonight is a man's man who grew up chewing tobacco, branding steer, flying planes, and playing college football, and yet somehow he wound up wearing makeup for a living. Interesting how that happens. Watch him on Lost every Wednesday night at 10 o'clock here on ABC. Please say hello to Matthew Fox. Very dapper tonight.
Thank you.
Last time you came by the show to see it TV on the radio, the band.
That's right. And
you were ready to go.
I was partying a little bit that night.
Partying a little bit, that's right.
Yeah, I didn't have any responsibilities other than being a fan. So.
What are you doing here in L.A.?
I was actually shooting on Lost until about 4:30 in the morning last night.
Really?
Yeah. Finishing the season. I'm now officially done.
Oh, you are done?
Yeah.
Okay, good. They didn't kill you or anything like that, then we know?
Well, you're not, I mean, you can't be sure of that. I mean, I just said I was still shooting on it, but that
Let me just say that I will be done with the show if they kill you off the show. That will be too much.
Thank
because
you,
there's a certain line that you don't go past, and you, my friend, are it for me.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Now, the big news was that ABC has announced that they're going to do 3 more seasons, 16 episodes a season. So 48 more episodes, and they're going to run, each season they're going to run them in a row, so there'll be no big breaks in between.
No, no.
And are you happy about that?
I am. I'm very happy. I think it's the best thing for the show. It means that we're going to be working, every one of those 48 episodes will be working towards the final conflict. Every one of them will be a really focused chapter.
There will be a conflict at the end. That's interesting.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I like to call it the final conflict.
The final conflict,
kind of, I like.
Although I've been told by the people at ABC what they're going to do is the last episode they're not going to reveal any of the secrets just to screw with everybody. They're like, ah, the hell with them all.
I doubt that.
That is not true?
I don't think that's true.
And do you know, you're one of the few that knows the whole thing.
You know, I like to tease people about that, and I can never be sure whether I actually know everything or not. I mean,
just tell us what happens in the last 2 episodes. We don't need to know the 46 leading up to that.
No, that would totally ruin it for you. And I know you're a big fan of the show.
I don't want to know. I want to know, but I don't want to know.
Exactly.
It torments.
Exactly.
It's torturous. You know, we dug up your yearbook from, I don't know, what. Tell us what this photograph from the Deerfield Academy. What is the Deerfield Academy? And what a beautiful necklace you're wearing there, too.
I did a postgraduate year of high school. It's basically like repeating your senior year of high school.
You got left back? Is that what they call it back then? A postgraduate year of high school?
Yes, that's the official terminology. And so that's where I was.
That's where you went.
And that was here in Deerfield, Massachusetts. It was the first time I'd really left the state of Wyoming. And as you can tell by that photograph, I was still hanging on to my Wyoming roots.
And your shoes.
That's right.
You were named, they give out the awards, you know, in almost every school, but we have here, you were named, you see, Matt Fox, as you were known back then, most likely to appear on, I think they meant to say hee-haw, but they said hew-haw. It was not a spelling-oriented school. Why were you chosen as most likely to appear on hee-haw?
Well, you know, at the time, it was an all-boys school. It was really, you know, buttoned up. It was like Dead Poet Society. I mean, it was, you know, it was coat and tie, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, bed checks, the whole bit. And I was coming off of 4 years of public high school in Wyoming, where I, you know, did pretty much a lot of crazy stuff. And so I was holding on to my Wyoming sort of background, and they all thought that I was a hick.
Oh, hick. Funny you mention that because. There's a group in the audience tonight that considers themselves hicks. Yeah.
They also thought that I was a redneck.
They don't consider themselves rednecks, so only hicks. Jeff Foxworthy ruined that for everyone. I heard you're going to give a speech at your college alma mater, Columbia University, which that's a pretty serious school to go to in the first place.
Yeah, I graduated from Columbia in 1989, and thank you. And yeah, they've invited me back to talk to the senior class this year, the class of 2007, and
you have a tough act to follow because last year John McCain gave the.
I know. It's a pretty big deal there. They don't mess around.
Have you started working on it yet?
No.
You haven't. You should start working on it. You should have been.
No, I have. I've been working on it for a while, and I've actually. I got it almost there. I mean, I need to do a few more little tweaks on it, and I think I'll be ready by next Tuesday. And so,
is there an
I'm
overall
excited.
theme that you're going to present to these kids?
Yes. I think that, you know, the opportunity that I have is to sort of speak about the way that my life has worked out for me, and no matter what you end up choosing to do in your life, I think the cool thing about mine is that I never dreamed that I'd be doing what I'm doing right now, and yet it feels like exactly what I'm meant to be doing. And I think there's really something amazing about the way that life can work that way for you if you're open to it and you're not too programmed or let other people make choices for you. And
because you could have wound up on Hee-Haw if things had gone
there you go.
the way that everyone wanted them to go.
Exactly.
And you're going to be spending some time in Europe this summer, I heard, which is pretty cool. Just to start with, where you're working on a Speed Racer movie.
Yes.
Which is great for everyone right around our age. That's who are you playing in the Speed Racer movie?
I am playing Racer X, and
wow, that's.
I am tremendously excited about it. It's with Wachowski brothers and Warner Brothers. It's really exciting.
Great.
Yeah.
Have they got anybody to play the monkey yet? Because I would love to be the monkey in that.
No.
You put in a word?
I'm sorry. I think that's already been cast.
It has been cast, really? Oh God, I missed out on all the good stuff because I have to be here all the time. So you're going to get to hang out in Europe the whole summer.
Yeah,
then.
it's being shot in Berlin, which I'm really excited about. I've never been there.
Wow.
And Margarita and the kids, my family, will be in Venice, where she's from, and so, you know, I'll be able to, you know, commute down quite a bit. I think it's going to be a really great summer. I'm very excited about it.
That is going to be a great summer. And what about Mother's Day? Are you set for that? Do you plan
no,
that out?
I've been running ragged here. I'm going to see my mom in New York, and I'll be able to take her out to dinner, and haven't seen her for a while, so...
What about the kids? Do you buy the gift for them to give Mom, or are they old enough now that they...
My daughter's getting to the age where she really gets into that kind of thing, and she'll want to pick out something. And then my little boy just is a little 5-year-old with no front teeth, so he doesn't know.
Well, when you don't have teeth, what do you really have to give others?
I mean...
You know?
Other than your tongue through the front of them.
Well, I'm enjoying the season again, and you know, I'll admit I'm a little bit sad to know that there's an end in sight to Lost, but you never know how these things go. They could turn into movies, could turn into a cartoon. Maybe you'll wind up back on Party of Five. Who knows? You really never know.
That could be the end of it.
Matthew Fox, everybody, Lost, Wednesday nights at 10 on ABC. We'll be right back with Kelly Clarkson.